Let's
The
go.
following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Welcome to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. As always, it's your man, Ruben, in the house tonight. And of course, I don't come alone, as always, with my cousin AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Oh, man, things are great. Things are great. Things are great. So, programming note. We haven't had one of these in a while. Programming note. Once again, the mother who birthed me says that we don't cuss very good and we should stop. Not you, AG. Apparently, I cuss terribly. And so does Mo B as well. I don't understand how you cuss good and you don't cuss good.
Well, first of all, Aunt Shirley, I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
I love you, Aunt Shirley.
Talk
You're
about it.
beautiful, but I haven't been profane on this show in weeks.
No, she said except for you.
Oh, I
You
thought you
saw
were
it.
saying except for me
Oh, no, she was talking about me and Mo B.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Now that I got that out of the way, because I was like, wait a minute, I've been good.
You've been good.
You know what the miss? Sometimes with our moms, we give them a pass, and this includes my mother, because they'll say some stuff and then they don't give you parameters. Like, Aunt Shirley, like, y'all don't curse good. But has she ever given the definition of what good cursing is?
Exactly, right?
So we don't
Yeah.
really have a like some sort of like ground level. This is what you say, whatever it is. It's like, oh, Shirley, I know you don't curse, but I know apparently you know what it is. So you're gonna have to get on the show
Oh, I
and
don't know
break
about
us
that.
off some knowledge, because I've been wondering what good cursing is since the first time you said it.
I mean, so she was pretty much like, y'all do better when y'all don't curse at all. And I was like, Mom, I don't know if I can do that. Because we talk about crazy stuff up here.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to be profane.
That's true. But some of this stuff just grinds my gears.
I hear that, but you still don't
and the
have
only way I can express it is by using profanity.
that is not true. That is a
No,
lazy
no,
man's
it's not
way.
true. It's not true. That's not true. But I feel like at that point in time, I need people to understand the level where I'm at. Because when I don't curse, I'm at a certain level. But if I use profanity, I'm in the red. Like, yeah, like a bull's in the red, man. You ain't trying to be there. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, like I tell my wife, dear heart, let me tell you something. You aren't in the red many times when you curse like a sailor. I listen to the show. I listened to the show on the way home Friday night. So
Okay.
stop it. Stop. Lack of discipline. I know you have vocabulary, so that's not what we're doing here. But it's certainly lack of discipline. You don't have to be profane to get off any type of expression of emotion or description of whatever. I will say that it is vernacular. It's easy to fall into because it's all around us all the time. However, I don't agree with that.
I mean, and
I
that's
don't
fine.
agree.
And that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you agreeing or disagreeing with it. Because you're right. It's been a minute since you've used profane language here. But that's why our show is TVMA.
I
And
mean,
if
I
you
hear
can't-
that,
If you
but
can't beat MA, then
that's
we
true. But there's a reason why I put that on there is because I knew where the show was going.
I mean, it's not X.
No, it's not. It's just
Nah.
language, but language is very
Language-
powerful.
Exactly. And kids shouldn't be listening to this.
Well, again, dear heart,
That's all I'm saying.
kids listen to many things that are adult.
Correct.
That is not a deterrent anymore. Actually, it's probably marketing, like good marketing. Hey, let's say they can't do it, so they'll go and do it. I promise you, kids listen to and look at things that I didn't see until I was 30.
Oh
So,
yeah.
again, that's not a thing either.
I mean, they play WAP on the radio. I was like, I don't like or dislike that song. I mean, I get it. It doesn't grind my gears like some people do, and it doesn't like, oh, yeah. I mean, to me, it just says somebody's overstimulated quite a bit, and they need to get that release out. And hey, I would much rather it be WAP than DAP. Dry ass. Like, and I don't want that. Nobody wants that.
See, here we go. What are we doing?
But am I wrong here? I'm not wrong.
What's up, Mo?
I'm not wrong.
What's going on?
Man.
Hold on, Mo.
Oh, nice expose that. Have you worn that before?
I don't know.
That's a nice one. Either way, that's a nice one.
You
I
just
mean,
get
but
to
it's
the
like,
argument, man. But
man,
yeah.
come on, man. I mean,
am I wrong though? Tell me I'm wrong.
listen. From a musical standpoint, WAP is the only reason that we hum that song is because the beat is fire.
The beat is fire, yes.
And that's all it takes. If you have a really good, if you choose a progression and you have a strong melody,
Yeah.
you can basically say anything you want, and it's going to
Correct.
be fire. And whether you agree with the content or not, you will still hum it.
All I'm saying is the song would not be as popular if it was called DAP.
I don't agree. That's the reason I said what I said.
And see, I disagree with that.
How
Because
did,
nobody
I'm telling
nobody
you,
wants to hear a song about dry ass pussy.
I don't think
Nobody
people
does.
truly want to hear a song about WAP either. I don't think that people woke up in the morning and said, I really want to hear about that. I promise you. I don't think that was
There's
true.
Moby thinking. That
I'm
means
I'm telling you right now. I know Mo's going to disagree because he's got that look on his face.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yo, I'm gonna say if the song was called "Dry Ass Pussy," as long as you change the verses, it would still work because then it would be like a satirical, like you joke. Like, look, man, Easy had a song called "Fat Bitch on My Jock," man. Like, you can like, I'm kind of with AG on this, man. If you got a good beat and a catchy hook, man, like people are with it.
I mean, Easy did come out with a song called "Fat Girl."
Once again, I'm just saying,
true.
like, if
And
you
that
got
beat is funny. And that song is funny.
okay, I'm telling you, from a
So-
musical standpoint, if the progression is there and you nail the melody, you can insert any subject matter
Yeah.
into that melody.
So
I'm
I'm
just-
going to
I'm
concede
letting
defeat
you
on
know.
this one, and that's fine because it makes sense. Like, you got me on that one. It makes sense.
Because if just think about it, what if you heard the acapella of WAP? I don't know if you would gravitate towards it instantly. The music is the primer, and by the time you're primed, it's too late. You're gonna hum this. You're gonna hum it.
Yeah.
If your mom heard WAP right now, she would find herself humming some things that she doesn't want to hum.
God, I hope not.
Look, man, she's a human being. If she digs the music part,
Yeah,
she's gonna gravitate towards what they're saying. She's
I
gonna.
don't
have
think
to
mom
work.
digs the music part like that. Though.
Well,
But I
see,
hear what you're saying.
That's
I hear
what
what
I'm
you're
trying to tell you. If
Yeah.
the music hooks her, it's over with. She will be humming that, and she will be like, "Lord, I don't mean to say that."
I
But
mean,
the music is strong.
yeah,
The melody is strong.
if your music is strong enough, man, people ain't really paying attention to what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
and in all fairness, we consider somebody a musical genius, and ain't nobody ever broke down Prince's lyrics though. Because if you listen to what Prince was talking
Them
about in
things
these
are
songs,
nasty.
it's like, bro, ain't no way. Well, boy, ain't no way.
Prince can't be playing the end of these days. But yeah, man. So had a quick editorial, Moby, because once again, my mother says that we should stop cursing because we don't curse well. Me and you. Not AG. AG's cool. Because AG don't curse a lot. But me and you, we don't curse well. So we should stop doing it. But I was like, Mom, that's why it's TVMA. And sometimes I need to express myself using words such as that. But she was like, I understand that, which never thought I would hear. But she was just like, yeah, y'all don't do it very well. And AG brought up a very good point. What is cursing very well? That's the question I got to ask next. Because I don't understand. Like, I mean, are we getting like a C- on a curve or something? Like,
I don't know, man. Because I think, as far as you and I go, Ruben, I think our dads did or do curse really well.
Oh, my dad dropped the F-bomb today. It's strong.
Well, again, I learned I told my dad, and it was so funny. I told my dad this in church one day. I told my stepmom, it's like, look, don't let him fool you. He the one taught me how to curse. So it's like, and he was
I get
like,
it from you, Dad.
My pearl clutch. I said, oh, pearl clutch up in here. You know, you was the one. You was, man, you was like you was like Obi-Wan cursing. Come on, bruh.
And didn't do none of that.
No. If my mom was like what you tried to say that you were. If my mom laid down some profane language, she was angry.
It was meant to get your attention.
Oh my goodness. Because she got irritated with me one day and said, I'm tired of this shit. I was like, whoa. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I've never heard her use profanity.
Exactly. So when she used it, you already knew she was on.
Yeah, Hutton, baby.
Man. But my dad, he used it all the time. So he had to raise his voice for you to know that he was angry. So it's just like, he was that dude. So it's just like, I thought, based on what my dad taught me, I thought my cursing was good. Apparently it's not. So, but at the same time, it's like the critique is fine, but what is the definition of good cursing? That's
probably
that's
no
a whole
cursing.
nother show.
Yeah,
That's
probably no cursing.
Show.
That's probably what it is.
What?
It's probably no cursing. That's probably the best.
I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not normally a quitter, so typically I was gonna say practice makes perfect, but I think I'm just gonna try to be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna try to cut the profane language out for the rest of the show. Give this a whirl.
I mean, hey,
you've done it before.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just, I'm just saying. I feel. As Ruben would say, I feel attacked. You know what I'm saying? I feel attacked. So, so apparently my use of profane language is not up to standards. So I'm going to reevaluate. Yeah, I'm going to reevaluate, and I'm gonna take the night off from cursing.
Actually, the funny thing about all of this is when Mo's mom chimed in with that, I was like, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all.
That is one of the greatest episodes ever when she popped up in that joint. That joint was hilarious.
No. When she, I think it was like about 2 months ago. She was. Did you say something in particular, or was she just irritated at your cursing in general?
She said that I was essentially not putting enough respect on her name, basically, because she said I was telling some fibs about some things, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm holding true to exactly what happened in all these stories. I ain't making it up because truthfully, I'm just not creative enough to make up some of the stories about my mom. I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, she officially brought back the word heifer. Because like my mom don't use the word heifer.
Brought it back, Ruben. It never left with me. Like I've been hearing heifer my whole life.
I thought it was hussy. I didn't think it was heifer.
No, she said hussy too. She says both.
Okay.
You got to read the room. Like heifers and hussies can vary. They can be different things.
Back up. I didn't know that they could vary.
Yeah, so man.
What's the parameters there?
Heifer is usually when she is mad at a particular individual. Hussy is when somebody is exhibiting a behavior in which she is not fond of.
Yeah, that's a thin red line there. Okay.
And look, man, it's just like the difference between female dogs and garden utensils. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know there's a difference, but I mean, it's a thin line.
It is not, sir. It is not.
Actually, it is.
Thank you, Ruben. I'm pretty sure there is.
No, there is.
A garden utensil is having sex with everybody. A female dog is having sex with everybody
but you.
I can't do it. Oh man.
So yeah. Sorry about that, people. We had an editorial this show. We had to get that out of the way. Oh,
I
no,
love when Aunt Shirley chimes in, but she usually only chimes in about profane language.
She usually watches the show either on Mondays or Tuesdays.
Okay.
She'll send, she watches it on her Facebook. And yeah. And it came up one day. And I was just like, what?
Well,
this didn't come up just one day. This has been boiling Just saying.
I wouldn't say
Been on a
she
nice
wasn't
simmer for a
boiling.
while.
She wasn't boiling.
Not
It was
boiling
just
like
like
she was mad, but like it's
Yeah.
been simmering for a while.
it wasn't like disappointment either. It was just like
You sure?
y'all. No, it was like y'all just terrible at it.
So Ruben, we just need to take the night off, and AG, the floor is yours. I mean, feel free. Apparently, you're the only one that does it well enough. So
I mean, AG get a pass, man, because she was
mean-
like, "Yeah, AG ain't done it too much lately." I was like, "You watch a show like this?" Like I didn't know she watched it like that, but
Man.
apparently she do,
Bro, she probably watches like every week.
which is
And she's
scary.
proud of her son. She just doesn't like the profane language.
I mean, I'm proud
Yeah,
of her
man.
son too, but
yeah, clean it up, son. Clean it up, man. Clean
I'll
it
do
up.
what I can.
Really? That's funny. Yeah. That's funny. He said clean it up.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. Damn it. So,
No, but you shouldn't be this is cool, man. I love
no, I just think it's funny. I think
it
it's
is.
funny.
It's
as all get out.
hilarious. It's hilarious.
And when she
Ruben,
hears
hold
this-
on, Ruben. We taking too much responsibility, man. We have a producer on this show. He could always blur this out.
He
on
can
the
edit
podcast.
everything we
He
do,
could beep us out.
but then it would be just like this.
I'm not taking that much time, sir. I promise you I'm not.
Or you could do the BET uncut, and you could just have some bad voiceover, like
Yeah,
when we say the curse word.
Mother
I'm
trucker.
not gonna spend my time, especially with you. I'm not gonna spend my time saying
Especially
Garden
with
utensil.
you.
garden utensil. No, I'm not doing that. Because the one time you said that with respect to your daughters one time, I was like, whoa. I was like, I hurt my feelings.
Oh,
No, I'm not gonna do
Jesus.
that, sir.
All right.
That's why I put the TVMA on the
Oh yeah.
on the
To
front.
me, that's
so I
it.
wouldn't
You
have
got-
to do anything because I did used to beep it out. I did, but that got old fast. So I was like, they'll pay me enough to do this.
A half an episode later.
I mean, I did the whole thing, but I was like, yeah, there's a better way to do this. I promise you.
Yeah. Don't do it. But where's the fun in that? Yeah.
So where's the
Nobody ever did not get in trouble for not doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, before we move on, because I certainly don't want to revisit this because I don't know exactly where the boundaries of respect is, but rest in peace, Lindsey Graham. You feel about it however you want to feel about it, but I'm gonna respect the day to keep it moving. But he did die yesterday. I didn't see it coming. I guess it was a sickness that was just jumped on him and didn't let go. But he is gone now, and it is what it is. So
Yep. He
Yeah.
went to Ukraine and 2 days later he came back in.
all gone.
Yeah.
So there's that. Anyway, go ahead, Ruben. Take over the show, man.
And before we move on, apparently my brother saw Mitch McConnell apparently spoke saying that he was okay.
He saw him.
My brother, he didn't see him, but my brother said that AI generated Mitch McConnell saying that he was okay. And I was like,
okay.
Jeez.
Anything you say. Man, that dude's so dead. I don't care. Man, and I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm telling you, man, because Lauren was giving me all the things, and she's like, "He dead," and I'm sitting there listening to her like, "Girl, you ain't wrong." Oh yeah, that's right. Shout out to my wife, man. She's been out of town for like I feel like forever.
Jesus, how have
And
you been surviving?
man, see, this is what I'm saying. Okay, I wasn't motivated to do anything. In fact, I think I regressed as a human being. I went to work. I did accomplish. That's the only thing I accomplished worth anything. I went to work, right?
You should have choices.
I did have a choice. I could have stayed. I could have called out all week, but I didn't do that. So, but what I noticed was when you're married, when you're in a good, well, I'm just going to say when you're in a good marriage, because I'm in a good one. I don't know about everybody else. When you're in a good marriage, your wife motivates you to stay sharp without saying anything. I feel like if your wife has to verbally speak to you about your effectiveness as a human being, I feel like you extra trifling. I have noticed that my wife was not here, and I promise you, I wasn't inclined to do jack. Now, I tried to wash dishes on time and all the things. I got to the point where I wouldn't touch stuff, so I wouldn't have to clean it up. Man, I'm telling you, going to bed is the worst. It's the stupidest thing ever because, like, you get used to sleeping with somebody, and then you go to bed and it's like, what's all this alone time? I felt like I was in timeout. So I'm like, shout out to my wife for coming back home and not just like staying in the street.
Coming back home.
Bruh. I'm telling you, man, it is a different. I didn't really, because she's been gone before, and it's been okay. You know, I dealt with her, whatever it was. But this time, I understand my wife has an entire vibe that I didn't know until she left. Because it sucks. I promise you, it's like it's a whole different lifestyle when she's not here. So shout out to my wife. She's awesome. She's a traveling smoke show, and she just needs to stay home. So I'm just saying, she don't need to travel no more.
All right. Let's break out the chains, lock them up in the basement.
Bruh, Harry Potter, sir. Harry Potter. Under the staircase, my friend. Under the staircase.
That might be worse.
Well, either way, she ain't going nowhere.
All right. Hopefully I don't get an Amber Alert for her.
You might. She a white girl. Because apparently when black people come up missing, it don't matter.
That's so funny you said that, man. That's so funny you said that, AG.
Bruh. How in the world, look, man, if my child went out with 4 white boys on an island, on a boat, and they came back with his cell phone and not my son,
death would have happened to somebody.
That's next level, bruh. I mean, I feel like based on what's happened in my lifetime that I know about, I've heard about people, and this is in the last 8 months, 10 months, 12 months,
Jeez.
People being lynched, called a suicide with 2 broken legs. I don't know how you climb a tree with 2 broken legs, but apparently you can do it. You know, people just turning up missing, blah, blah, blah. But this particular thing, and again, this is my own personal experience. I'm sure there's worse that has happened. What I'm saying to you is, I feel like based on all the things that I've heard about and read about, this is next level because there is no real investigation going on. These kids are still at home chilling. They erased all the content and all the messaging on their phone regarding him. They came back with a cell phone, and the person never came back. But the body was found. What? Ain't nobody in jail. Man, look. Y'all have taught me on this show there are levels to this. I believe it. I've seen it. But this right here, it's not that the crime itself was so bad, but I feel like the players involved and what exactly happened and the end result is like they just killing us for free. Y'all just playing in our face, and you telling us you're gonna play in our face, and then you play in our face. And it's like 5 people left, 4 came back, and didn't nobody say boo. All the people complaining look like me, look like us. I find that fantastic in the worst way. So, yeah, if my wife turned up missing, it'd be a problem. Because, you know, white folks can't be missing. Apparently. Black people, yeah, it'll be okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go one step further. If your wife came up missing, it would be a problem for you.
For me?
For you.
Because see, if my wife turned up missing, even though she was out of town, it's gonna be my fault anyway. They're gonna question me first, even though I was here. The cameras at Lipton can tell them I'm at work. The GPS on my phone can tell them I went from work to home to Harris Teeter one time, came back, and then went to work and went to the gas station. They all know where I was.
Gone girl, man.
But
you have us being investigated. They be investigating me and Ruben because they be like, all right, we know where he was. Now we got to question all his associates and friends.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm telling you, I always thought they killed black people for free, but this. You can't discount free, so I can't go any further than free. But I feel like it's discounted. The free price tag on Black life has been discounted, and these 4 white boys got down. They got the discount code and hit it, and then I guess they ain't had to pay for shipping or whatever. but I'm like, I just find the whole thing just unreasonably disrespectful. I'm like, wow. All right. But I put that out there. I'm glad I was reminded, or I reminded myself. But this whole thing, bruh, Mississippi is this. I've always told y'all, and I'm not saying that you didn't know before, but I've always told y'all the deep South, especially Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, they are special places. Mississippi being on the top of that list. Because I know people that have lived there, and these people are white, and they offended. And when white folks get offended, it's all bad. When they can't explain it away, it's bad. When they say it's a third world country, it's bad. When they say it's like 1950, like every day, it's bad. So I just want to say something about that. You can feel the way you want to feel about it, but white folks on Instagram talking about, don't let your kids hang with my kids by themselves. This is white people telling black people, you right.
What?
I'm telling you, man, white folks
That's
out
wild.
here talking about, we watch out for your kids because it's crazy out here. I have seen so many reels about that. And these are white people telling you basically, if your son or daughter hangs out with a bunch of our kids, I'm watching out for them because something about to happen. Or something could happen, especially if they're the elite, socioeconomically.
Yeah.
Then things can happen because these people feel like they can get away with anything. So you don't have you're not a dollar for dollar human being. You 3/5, even though that was abolished a long time ago. You still are not a whole human being. That's first. Then you grow up with this stuff in the deep South, especially Mississippi and all that. You grow up with black people and black bodies not being valued. Then you put in the money issue, and with money comes power most of the time. These kids grow up with that not having any responsibility and all the power. Anything could happen. Because at the end of the day, black people aren't real people. So, yeah, just had to put that out there. That made me feel, I didn't even know how I felt when next level, man. This is next level.
I can tell you, it confirmed how I reacted when I was like 19, 20 years old. And anybody who knows me, man, I had no problem saying it out loud. I had an innate fear of large groups of affluent white people. I just did not want to be in any place with. When I went to one of the colleges I went to, there were 64 black people. The fact that I know how many black people were there always made me nervous. And all the people would be like, "Hey man, you gonna come to the frat party this weekend?" Hell no. I didn't do anything on that. The only thing I did was with the other fellow black people who were part of the multicultural society. That was it. Every weekend I left campus. And people used to always ask me, and I'd be like, look, man, I'm not saying this about all y'all, but I'm a 6'3", 300-pound black guy with a lot of red hair. Anything goes down, I'm the first person identified. And if anything goes down, I'm the first person that all y'all niggas gonna act like y'all ain't never seen before. If I were to come up missing with nobody have ever seen me before, the only person in this radius that looks anything like me, and y'all'd be like, who? And just like you said, they erased all the messages they had concerning this kid from their phone. So y'all all went on a trip and came back and y'all didn't know the nigga. What, did Dr. Strange go with y'all and Peter Parker spell that shit? See, I already cursed. I cursed. I couldn't help it because I got upset.
See, that's what I was saying earlier, AG.
What you were saying earlier, you went too far with this, sir. There have been times where you're not on 11 and you still was cursing. That's
yeah. I never said.
In this particular thing, Mo was right. He was upset. He was, but that's not all the things you were saying, sir.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's like, I'm with you, AG, man. Like it just affirms it, man. And I hate sounding like, I do get exhausted at people always saying, oh, y'all always talk about race. And it's like, because it's impossible not to, especially when y'all keep pointing out all the differences for me. You're pointing it out for me. I am it's easy for me to go a long period of time without even thinking about the idea that there are different races out there. It really is. However, some things just happen, and I'm just like, and I look around, and black people give each other the universal look where we be like, "Hey, that ain't concerning us." That's some white people stuff they talking about over
Yeah.
there. We gonna stay out of that.
Like earlier today, when I was at my folks' house, me and my dad and my younger brother on TV, we watched some dude. He was at Yellowstone. He got attacked by a bison. Just yanked him up in the air, man. Like threw him up in the air. First thing I said, man, I said WPS right there. Because first of all, when I went to Yellowstone, you think I got out that van? Hell no, I ain't get out the van. I held my pistol. I got outside of Yellowstone. Look, bro, look, you say what you want, but they were there before me. And my little brother's like, yeah, man, that dude was probably trying to take a picture or something. And I was like, the fact that he was outside of his car near one of them, that was his first problem. Like, come on, man. Like, they were here, they own this shit, you don't own shit. Well, you can walk up real close to take a picture. He yoked your ass. I bet you ain't taking nothing. Now you probably walking with some crutches. I mean, it was disgusting. Dude went 10 feet in the air, man. It came down straight on that hot ass ground. And I was like, yeah, we'll talk about that after next break. I was like, I don't need to listen to that. I already know what happened. You being dumb. Like, for instance, when you're at the zoo, don't feed the animals. Bitch. Some little kid, hey, can I feed that? Look, I know you can't read, little girl, but your parent need to be like, no. Well, I can't, because I said so. Garden tool? Like, what are we talking about? Like, come on, man.
Did you just say garden tool?
I did.
Hey, man, have y'all seen a movie called the 1,000 Faces of Death before?
Hell no. I ain't watching that
No.
shit.
Bruh.
I've heard about it. It is a whole bunch of death.
It is. I promise you this. But the reason I brought it up is because you were talking about when you said don't feed the animals. There's a sign that clearly says, I guess he was in a national park, clearly says don't feed the bears.
Yeah.
This dude,
Tried to feed
he
the bear.
walked up on a bear, put his arm out to feed him, and the bear snatched his arm off and ran off with it. I was like, wow, okay.
Natural selection, man. Natural selection.
Clearly, you can even in the grainy video, you can see this. You can clearly see where it said, "Don't feed the animals."
Natural selection.
Dude
Man.
put his arm out, and the bear snatched it off.
Between that and if you don't know what natural selection is, please look it up. I'm just not going to explain to you what the fuck that is. But you will then agree. Yeah. Like the Darwin Awards, they created the Darwin Awards for a reason. All those people in natural selection. I mean, let's go.
Oh,
You know.
man. Oh man.
I feel privileged, at least so far in my life. I ain't part of that. That's not the club you want to be part of. Yes. Man. Yeah. All right. So we got into all that crazy. Let's actually get into what we need to talk about today, which is some positivity. Today is this show is about positivity. Even though we've talked about all the other shit before, this show is about positivity. You know? And look, man, everybody can't be Michael Jordan. Everybody can't be Kareem. Everybody can't be Magic. Everybody can't be Bird. Everybody can't win 3 Super Bowls. Everybody can't go undefeated in Super Bowls. Everybody just can't win everything. A lot of people have these special talents about doing things, right? And hey, look, man, I feel confident in making this statement. I'm just an ordinary dude trying to live. However, I think it's important that we all remember that good happens to you, you know, in whatever way you choose to express it or if towards to happen, it happens. And it's important that we remember those positive moments in our lives, because when we get old and stuff like that, or we be around friends, you know, hey man, I believe that everybody's a Mr. Me Too or Miss Me Too every now and then. It just happens. But what I'm saying is you can't be a person that literally says, man, I'll never know how that feels. Yes, you may not know how it feels to win a world championship, but you know what? You probably have done some shit in your life that make you feel like $5 million to you and only you. And today, that's what we're talking about. So, what I've asked the gentleman to do is come with 2 or 3 small stories to talk about that they had their championship moment, or they felt like they needed to be, had a parade or done for them. But when we all said that ain't shit done to them. They just happy and some cool shit happened to them, and it's something they can remember for the rest of their lives. Because everybody has them, but I think it's important sometimes to talk about it with other people. So we're going to take the rest of this episode to do that, just to show that, yes, even a fat bald-headed guy like myself has great things happen to him. Even I'm unathletic as hell, but some cool shit's happened to me in my life, and I promise you, when I get a chance to talk about it, I bring it up. I love it. But we're not going to start with me. We're going to start with AG. So, AG, what you got for us?
Funny thing, because every time we talk about baseball, it's with respect to Mo. But I did play baseball, as a youngster. My 2 stories came from the 2 years I played Little League Baseball. So the first one, the first story I have to preface with, I had a .000 batting average. It's like taking a test and getting no points.
Yeah, you're hanging out with Mendoza. That's cool.
No, he's better than me. So we were down by a run. There were men on second. There are kids on second and third base. So everybody's in scoring position. 1 hit and you're done. Game's over. So the unfortunate thing about that was, for us, was that we were in the lean part of the lineup, which I was batting last. So I couldn't hit at all. So the pitcher, which we knew with each other in school, Steve Andrews, he was like, I got you.
Damn,
and he was right, because there's no way that anybody's thinking if I'm not bunting that I'm going to hit anything. So I went up to bat and I was like, okay, this game is over. But since I'm here, I'm going to focus and do the best I can do. So he pitched me 1 ball, and I'm trying to get on base because what I don't want to do is strike out and the game's over, which was likely going to happen. He pitched me a strike. It is what it is. He pitched me a ball. And so I'm 2-1. I'm like, okay, I think I'm about to be okay. I'm close. I'm getting close. So he pitched me something that was slower, like batting practice that we had in practice sometimes. And I just remember taking a swing at it, and I heard a tink, because we all used aluminum bats, then. I don't know what they use now, but then they allowed us to use aluminum bats. And I was like, oh, snap. I didn't hit it hard, but I hit it hard enough. And I hit it right between his legs. And because he was in the way, the shortstop and the second baseman didn't really get a good beat on it. And they were probably paying attention to the dude that was on second and third. So by that time, the ball just dribbled out into the outfield, 2-run score. We win the game. Yay me. I ain't gonna never forget that. I don't even know what Steve Andrews looks like right now, but if I could recognize him, I would say, yo, player, what's up? Remember that time, don't you?
Got your ass.
So I remember that like it was yesterday. Second thing. Now, this is where my strengths were in Little League Baseball. I didn't have a lot of control, but I had a strong arm. I didn't have a lot of control, which if you don't have a lot of control, you may as well not have a strong arm. It's just that simple. But there are times when, there was one time in practice where the ball was in shallow center, where I played center field. And I picked it up. And because it was so shallow, I pretended like I was a second baseman and threw the guy out. And everybody was sitting around going, what just happened? And the only reason the first baseman was ready is because he was looking at me, looking at the ball. And he was like, he gonna throw that. And so he was ready for it. He caught it. You're out. And everybody was like, what in the world? Man, you got to do that in the game. I was like, no, I'm not. Because I already knew, right? I can throw it hard, but I can't throw it where I need to throw it. Well, we're playing as a night game. And my mom was there because my dad had to work. And so I'm playing outfield, kind of understand, who has power and who doesn't. So the dude that was up is a good hitter, but he doesn't hit for a lot of power. So I kind of moved up a little bit. And sure enough, the same scenario happened. He hits it hard enough to get out of the infield, but it was really kind of just dribbling out there. So I took a charge and ran. Fortunately, I was already shallow to start with, picked the ball up, threw it to first, and see my man was already ready because he had already seen this. So I picked it up through a strike, never to happen again. But that time I threw a strike out. And the only people that really understood what was going on was me, the first baseman, and the umpire that had to look because that's his job. And he was like shocked, like, "Oh, you out." And everybody kind of was like, "Oh my God, you see that?" And my mom was sitting there like, "What happened?" Which is my mom. So, she's not a sports fan. So I understand that. So it was just like, I remember that like it was yesterday. So, but there is a darker side to this story, because when my dad actually showed up and the situation presented itself, I did not throw a strike. He was embarrassed. He was not embarrassed, but it was terrible. But anyway, those two moments, all in baseball, will live in my mind rent-free forever. And I'm glad that they're there, because I don't have a lot of athletic success on a public stage like that. But those two times, absolutely. So those are my two.
That's awesome. I didn't know you played baseball.
Yeah, played 2 years of baseball.
Nice. I played 1 year. I was done. 1 year JV, man. I was done.
Hey, man, that's not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
at least you played with JV. This is Little League.
Yeah.
Because then nobody had to make the team in Little
All right.
League. You
Not
just
in
signed up.
JV either.
You didn't? I thought when you play like
No.
school ball, you had to.
I mean, we just had enough people. Nobody got cut.
Okay.
It is what it is. All right, Moby. I know you got some stuff.
I mean, it's funny that you say that, like, because when you pose this question, I legit could not really think of anything, and I don't know what that says about me. I don't really remember a lot of individual moments like that. I just don't. Like, one moment I remember happened bowling, and it was actually like the first year I moved back to Richmond, and I walked in the bowling alley because there was a league going on. I didn't know anybody here because I just moved here, and I walked in, and it was like the league night, so the first night, and I was just like, "Hey man, does anybody need another person for their team?" I just got here, and some guys came up to me and they were like, "Yeah, I mean, we might need one." And everybody would ask me the universal question in bowling: "Hey, what's your average? Like, what's your average?" And at the time, I just moved from South Carolina, where all I did in my free time was bowl. So your boy was good. So like my last book average was like 230. So I was like 230, and everybody was like, "Oh, whatever," and they just like walked past me. Cause I guess everybody just assumed that I was lying. Because I also don't I don't come in the bowling alley looking like I'm a typical bowler guy. I don't have the bowling shirt on. Hell, I don't even think I had my bowling shoes that night. I just had like 1 or 2 balls with me, and they were just like, "Oh, whatever." And this one guy, Eddie, who still friends with, called him Fast Eddie. He was like, "Man, we need another one." And he was like, "What you say, average?" I was like 230. He was like, "Well, shoot, you probably gonna be the anchor of our team." But I mean, at the same time, I really don't know if Eddie believed me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Eddie believed me, but Eddie was like, "Hey, you drink?" And I was like, "I mean, I throw down a little bit." So we already were friends. You know what I'm saying? We were already friends. He was like, "You drink, I drink, cool." So this year happened. So get on their team, and the first couple nights, everybody sees that I wasn't lying, because your boy was like that. I think at one point in time in that league, I was averaging 240, which was just stupid. Because like I said, in South Carolina, my only free time was playing basketball or bowling. That's pretty much all I did. Well, we made it to the finals in that league. And so we're in the championship game. So this game, if we win the entire league. And I could tell everybody on our team had never really won a bowling league before. Like they were all, I mean, they all bowled for a long time, but I could tell like they were super nervous. And I think the first frame, I think I missed the spare in the first frame. And I could just see one of my teammates, Cecilia, and she was looking super nervous. She missed her spare. And I looked at her and I said, don't worry. Just relax, lock in. I'm not going to miss another shot the rest of the night.
Wow. You called your shot?
I shot 279. I did that. I didn't miss another shot that night. and we won. And I remember feeling so happy for them. Like, I mean, not humble brag, but I'd won a league before. I've been a part of teams that, won before in bowling. But they were like super excited. Eddie was just sober enough to enjoy it.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. That was funny.
No, seriously, man, because in the championship game, we have to wait for the other teams to make it to the final game because we got the bye. So we're there at like 6:30. By the time we bowl, it's like 9. And we've just been sitting there. So I had to pace Eddie. Like I only was drinking that night to pace him. Because I'm like, yo, man, if we leave him to his own devices, he won't be able to bowl by the time we have to bowl.
Okay.
So like I was literally a pacer. I was just like, hey man, he was like, you want another one? I'm like, man, give me a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the clock, like, come on, man, y'all gotta hurry up, man. He ain't gonna be sober too much longer, man. Like I say that with all love, man. I love Eddie, man. Eddie is one of the coolest guys, man. But I mean, at the time, man, they was drinking moonshine at the bowling alley.
So this wasn't just draft beer at
man, they
shit. Probably
they be bringing their own moonshine in, sneaking it in the bowling alley.
How did he last 3 hours?
Hey, look, man, he was a professional, sir. He was Eddie. look, Eddie was a professional drinker. Okay.
Wow. How'd he get home?
You know what? I never asked that.
he was professional drinking
question,
and
man.
driving too.
He
Probably.
was a professional, man. Professional, man.
Whew.
I mean, he didn't live that far from the bowling alley because I've been in his house a couple times, and man, going to Eddie's house, man, you're gonna be doing some drinking, man. You are gonna be doing some drinking. I think I had to stay at Eddie's house a little bit longer one day because I was just like, bro, I can't drive right now, man. I'm like, this is irresponsible.
Nice.
But yeah, that was one of my moments, man. Like I just remember, being so happy. Like I'm a real big team guy, man. Like I guess that's why it's really hard for me to think about like individual like moments because like all of my favorite moments usually involve other people, except for this other moment that I'm gonna talk about. Because this moment is all about me. There's no championship involved. It's simply something that I get to tell his black ass about all the time. That time I struck Ron out.
Oh. Because when I met Ron was like, I'm a pretty good baseball player.
Hey, Ron was a great hitter. I mean, Ron was a great hitter. I watched that dude in baseball. Ron could hit. He didn't really do a lot of other stuff great in baseball. But hitting, like
he's a great DH.
He would have been a great DH. That dude could hit. And at the time, I mean, by the time I got to Virginia, I wasn't pitching that much because, quite honestly, I just couldn't throw the ball hard for that long. I mean, I could still throw the ball hard, but I was a closer, baby. I'm like, hey, man, like, get me in for one inning and I'm out of here, bro. Like, I ain't got it. But he came up, man. He had been talking so much Cass stuff, man. I was like, man. And I just kept saying, man, I gotta strike this dude out, man. I'm like, I just got to. Like, it's no, I can't let this dude hit the ball and we just happen to get him out. I'm like, no, I've got to. He has got to know that there was a dominant figure today, and it was me. So, look, struck him out in 3 pitches. However, I say 3 pitches like that, but it wasn't like I just like mowed him down. So the first pitch, no, it was 1 foul, but the first pitch, I just blew it past him. And the second pitch, he fouled straight back, but it was the way he fouled it straight back because as hard as I threw, I wasn't used to people being able to like catch up with it. Like he a quarter inch higher, that ball might still be traveling somewhere.
Okay, I hear that. I've seen that before. Yeah.
Like he was all over it. So I was just like, I can't do that again. So I threw the slowest circle changeup I had ever thrown because I'd never threw changeups. I just didn't do it. Like nobody ever really saw me throw an off-speed pitch. I threw it to Ron for one and only time. And he missed so badly. And he was so mad. Because he was like, you ain't never thrown nothing that slow before. And I was just like, hey, you struck out, buddy. Like, I'm just saying, like, it is what it is, man. Sorry for your luck, The better man won today. It's okay. Like,
The better man won.
Really?
Oh,
hey, to this day, man, we don't talk about basketball stuff. We don't talk about football stuff. But if we ever talk about some athletic stuff, I'll be like, hey, man, like we all know who the real baseball player was. Like,
wow. Is that what we're doing? Who the real baseball player?
That's
cool.
brutal.
That's cool. But he can't say nothing about it because he struck out.
Yeah, and he didn't make the school team. But he didn't make the school team because there was only one of us permitted on the team per season.
One of us? What do you mean?
One black person on the team per season. So
are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
My goodness. Wow.
I think for like 4 or 5 years straight at my high school, there was only one black person. It was me, and then when it wasn't me, it was Byron Fisher. You see, the fact that I know these people's names, like what I'm saying, like I know who the individual was who held the mantle for each individual year. Like, sir, you are the Jackie Robinson of this year.
Hilarious.
But yeah, that was it, man. Like, it might not be a championship to anybody, man, but like there's just nothing like being able to look at somebody and go, I'm better than you. And you know
it. Hilarious. Hilarious. So I do have 3 because not much happens athletically on my end, but when it happens, it's glorious. So freshman year at Old Dominion, there's a school right beside Rogers East, Larchmont. So me and a couple guys go from the dorms to go play basketball at Larchmont. Cool, no big deal. We just mess around, playing like 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 or something. And these high school kids walk up. Yo, can we get a run? Sure. I mean, I wasn't as fat then, so I was still mobile. But I was still short. So, your boy I had no dribbles, so it's just what it was. So we playing against these cats, boom, boom, boom. Some of my friends, I mean, we had some players, back and forth, and it's a tie game. I think it went to 13 or something. So it's 12-12, whatever. Like one of the dudes shoots, one of my dudes on my team shoot it, clanks. I get the rebound. I am in the paint. And there's this really tall 6'6" guy behind me. I pump fake like 5 times because I was just like, this guy's going to send my shit. Like, he's going to send it. And so on the 6th time, I threw it up. Once again, I'm almost under the backboard. So I'm trying to hit it off the backboard to go in. Completely missed the backboard. That shit went straight up. And then it came straight down inside the basket. Later, whatever. So of course, I'm happy as my team. Yeah, we won. A couple weeks later, we're watching TV. And I think somehow we're watching the local news. Don't know why. Watching the local news. And they were talking about this kid. He was a sophomore in high school. And they were talking about like he was All-American or whatever. like all Hampton Roads. It was Joe Smith.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it as soon as you said, and I put man.
I scored a winning basket
Yeah.
over Joe Smith's ass. I was like, yeah, that guy's good, and I suck, and I scored over him. Very happy about
Is that what you said to yourself?
That guy's good and I suck, but I scored on him.
Look, man, I've never said my basketball skills are great because they're not. They're just not. So that's my first basketball story. Second basketball story, about 2 years after. Now, I was working at camp. I was a staff member. Boom, boom, boom. Between that and then, I got some basketball skills. You know, I was a little bit more athletic. I lost some weight, not a lot, but enough. You know, whatever. I could dribble between my legs in. So we're at camp playing basketball. Very simple rules. Like, because I was a staff member, so I was an adult. So 2 staff members couldn't be on the same team. Cool, no problem. Another staff member played against. Same thing with counselors and kids. So, of course, the goal is to, you know, pass the ball. You want the kids to, let the kids score. So we're playing, and I get on a heater. I'm at camp playing basketball. Everything I'm hitting. Deep shots, close shots, layups. I mean, that was before Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan, but your boy's in fuego. And so, boom, boom, boom. And it's just like, once again, Mo B has seen me play basketball. Not good. But then, for that moment, I was good. And so, cross up some kid. I mean, you're in front of me, brother. This is your fault. Crossed him up, came from the top, went to the side. Mo B, do I shoot good from the side of the basket?
I'm gonna have to say no.
Exactly. I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. But once again, best shape of my life. Best basketball shape of my life. I went up. I left the ground. I jumped. I left the ground. There's this counselor. Dude's like 6'2", man. He's got his hand up. And I had a shot, and I shot over. He missed blocking it by like inches. Swish. Over. Get off my court. Talk mad shit that day. It was awesome. Without talking, I mean, the kids like, yeah, cookie. Adulation. Council wasn't happy, but it is what it is.
Did you say you talked mad trash without talking?
No. I didn't curse. But I was talking trash.
Okay, I was about to say, like, bro, I ain't never heard you win anything and not be talking trash.
Exactly. Like, I was like, hey, man, good game, whatever. I got you. Like, and then the rest of the week he had to hear about it because I stopped playing basketball at that moment because I realized, hey, man, it happens to you once. You get off the court, never go back. Nobody can ever say they get your ass. So that was number 2. Here's number 3. Happened. I would say it happened. This was maybe it's after COVID. I don't remember. So I was playing with some of my boys. Shout out to Harold. Shout out to Dot Y. On Sundays, it was just a pickup game. Whole bunch of people we knew. Whatever.
Did you call Doty Dot Y?
I did. That's what I call him. I call him Dot Y.
I was wondering what that was. That's what he
Yeah, he's his name's Doty. I call him Dot Y. So, been playing basketball with these guys for a minute. Whatever. Once again, for me, it was about exercise and moving, because at this point in time, I was closer to the 350 pound range. So for me, running up and down the court was exercise. Just what it was. Basketball skills, non-existent. Every once in a while I hit a jumper. So when we played, we were at a gym and we had control over the clock. So we would play like 12-minute games or whatever. In this game, it was me. Doty was on my team. We had this young kid who played at one of the Catholic schools. He was somebody's kid, whatever. But he liked playing with old people because he knew he could do whatever the fuck he wanted. I mean, we're old, bro. So it is what it is. So yeah, like he's on my team, whatever. And tie score, the clock's going down. We call timeout. The play is, hey, give it to the young buck. The young buck's gonna take it in and win. Makes sense. No problems. I threw the ball in. Why? Because I'm the one who can't shoot. So we're not gonna, if I get the ball, they're probably gonna take it from me. We're not doing that. So, boom, pass it to the guy. Guy's like 6'2", lanky, whatever. Tall white guy. That's the best way to say it. So he takes the dribble. Now, I'm closer to the half court line on the left side. I passed to him. He came and got it. He dribbles all the way around. Because at this point in time, everybody knows who's taking a damn shot. So, well, he takes it around, and he's going for a layup. I can tell what he's about to do. So, of course, your boy, Mr. Fundamental over here, because if I ain't got no skill, I got fundamentals. I see this. Nobody's checking me, by the way. Like, because Ruben ain't taking this shot. This shit ain't happening. So, they always tell, if you're a shooter, you follow your shot. I'm not a shooter, but it's a layup. He's going to make it, whatever. And I was like, you know what? Let me move up. So he goes for his layup, padded layup. Two guys jump up with him. He misses the layup. Remember, we have time. We had like 10, 12 seconds. So he goes for a layup, misses it. I come, and I tip the ball. I was kind of off balance. Once again, I'm still fat. I'm off balance. I tipped the ball up, and I fell backwards into the wall. And I see the ball. Apparently, it bounced around a little bit because once I tipped it, it went bang, the time. It bounced around, and I'm on the ground, and I see it come through the basket. Boom, game over. Got up. Doty came over, did an air chest bump. Everybody was like, oh my God. There are people like, literally their mouths wide open, like, because once again, I don't do shit. But hey, man, you gotta go for the rebound. And I just tipped that shit up and it went in. And I was like, yes, next game we got an ass beat. But who cares? I got mine. And so, like, yeah, man, all I'm saying is it's okay to talk about oneself some of the time, just not all the time. But you got to have memories in your brain about cool shit that's happened to you. I ain't never win an NBA title. I ain't never win a Super Bowl. Hell, I'll probably never go to a Super Bowl. But you know what I can say? I tipped that ball in and won that game. I felt like $1 million for like all of 10 seconds. And I was cool with that. So all I'm saying out there, all you people, when you feel like nothing's going right, there's got to be some cool shit that's happened to you in your life. And that's when you remember the cool shit. Because, right, really the only people you could talk to about this is yourself. You might be able to talk to some friends about it. But for real, there are times where I'll be watching basketball, and I remember that tip shot. I'll be like, hell yeah, I did that shit. The only difference was somebody got paid to do that shit, and I didn't. Luckily, I didn't tear my anything.
That's a big difference, though. Just to let you know.
It's a huge difference. But you know what?
It's a big difference.
Just because I didn't make $1 million, I felt like $1 million. And I was cool with that. So, yeah, man. Everybody's got positive play basketball.
Shit. Do they still do that on Sunday?
I don't think so. I have no idea. That was, man. I think I played like 2 more Sundays, and I was done. Sometimes you got to go out on top, baby.
I'm just saying that. it was some decent runs out there, man.
Yeah,
I remember
it wasn't
out there
bad.
a couple times.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but yeah, sometimes you gotta.
I remember when you described that young buck. I remember. I know the kid. I remember the kids you talking about.
Yeah, man. I mean, especially for us, the kid was a baller. You know, it was just. I'm glad he was on my team.
Hey, G, I just want to let you know, I gave that young boy the blues when I went out there, though. he was mad as shit.
That was funny. You gave him the blues.
So one, I will say this. I will say this, and then I'll move on. I'll get you, Brett. So back in college, you know, Mo B played basketball. Well, we played intramurals together. So there's this one game. It's like the semifinals.
The Pete Bowl. The Pete Bowl.
Like
it was this dude named Pete. I don't care. I ain't protecting no innocent. I don't know his last name because I don't care. But he hated us. Well, he hated one of our friends who no longer went to school with us because Dre was gone then, right?
Yeah, Dre graduated.
Yeah, but he didn't really. I guess they had
some type of beef. They had some type of beef.
But the next year he gave it to us. He brought it to us. I was like, "Oh my, we don't care about you. You ain't nothing." And so he would talk. He would talk cold cash. I can't back it up shit because we played him in the semifinals. Our team. I didn't play. I was a coach. So, like, I was just yelling at motherfuckers. One thing I can do is see shit. I can't play shit, but I can see shit. So, and I was just annoying as hell. So, we're getting our ass beat. Like, we're getting our ass beat. And, you know, Moby is like this big tall guy. He's like, I got a tall guy for you to Moby. And Moby is like, whatever. And at the beginning, tall guy was doing okay. No big deal. So, we're playing, you know, we're playing. I'm coaching, they're playing. And I don't know how this happened, but it's probably the craziest Mo B move I've ever seen. So this dude
Pete was
running
getting
up
annoying,
the court.
man. Pete was getting annoying.
Yeah. And he tries to steal the ball. And it looked like Mo B moved it, and it looked like he was about to fall. This dude takes the ball, stays dribbling, like turns. Like literally, he's turning in midair, rebalancing himself, doing some shit like this, and still dribbling the ball. And I was like, what the hell was that? Then it comes down and makes a shot. And I'm just like, what? And literally, I remember Pete's face. He was just like, what the hell was that? Like, because everybody was like, wow, like impressed. But I was like, you know, and Moby was like, you know, just another Tuesday. Like, motherfucker, what are we doing out here? Like, and of course,
I just didn't want that dude Pete to talk no more. I didn't even know Pete.
Yeah.
AG. He talked shit to me. I didn't even know him.
bro.
So he hates you in association then.
Yeah. I didn't
We
know
were
him.
straight guilty of association. And here's the thing. That sparked the comeback. And next thing you know,
Oh, so y'all were losing at the time.
oh, we were
Yeah,
losing.
we were losing.
He did that shit. Everybody was shook. Like everybody on their team was completely shook. We were kind of shook too, but we rubbed that shit off. And next thing you know, Moby's hitting threes in the big dude's face. He's working the dude in the paint. Like that dude reminded that he was sorry.
That dude ain't had nothing to do with it, man. I was like, this won't even about you, dog. I don't even know his name. I was telling him every time I got the ball, this ain't even about you, dog.
And then here's the craziest. Like what would happen is, let's say he gets in the paint and Moby don't really have a shot. He passes it wide open. B Dizzle. 3. I mean, like everybody starts to hit. We beat that dude, his team, man. He was so pissed. He didn't even really shake hands. I think he gave a halfway dap, but we were just like, what's up, man? I don't think he ever talked to us again. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yo, it was good.
That dude Pete was. They were up by like almost 20, man. That dude
Bruh.
Pete just kept, and he just kept talking to me because I was just like, "Why are you talking to me?"
That's
And he was because AG, I really don't be talking. You know, so I really don't be talking, man.
And I mean, you know me. I was on the sideline.
I feel
was
bad for
yelling
the
and
people
stuff.
we're playing against though. This ain't even
Bro.
about you, man. This ain't even about you.
Man, I started talking shit. I was like,
Like
oh, you woke up the beast.
Hey, AJ, I specifically remember one shot, man. This tall dude was like on me. It was like right at the beginning of when we started coming back. Peter said something to me, and I was just like, man, I'm about to start shooting now. I was like, I'm just scoring. And I was like maybe 10 feet behind the 3-point line, and I just did a crossover and I pulled up, and I could hear Ruben go, no! And I just shot it and turned around. And I looked at him, and I looked at Ruben, I'm like, we good, man.
Yeah, he hits that. I go, yes. I was like, this guy's in his bag today. Because I've seen him play with necessity, and he was playing with necessity that day. We ended up losing the final.
I did not want to hear that dude talk no more, man.
Yeah. It didn't matter for
us.
Us, that was
it
our
wasn't about winning no more, AG. It was just like, man, I just need Pete not to talk no more.
Yeah, because he was out there doing like whack ass passes, sort of, behind the back bullshit, whatever. Like he has skills, and like, look, I never hated on the dude, but the dude came to us. Like we was in Moby's hallway at University Village. Yeah, man. We gonna beat y'all in the next game.
I got somebody for you.
I got somebody for you. I was like, what? Because they beat us in the regular season without Moby, because he had a prior engagement and they won. And
is that the story where everybody knew that you needed you why you weren't there, but they were still mad anyway?
Kind of, yes.
I never okay, now it's got even more context.
Yeah, but the second time, and they were up by 20. Hey, people who listen, if you play any sports, don't wake the beast. Just don't wake the beast. Be up by 20, shut the fuck up. Like
who can do that though?
But bro, hey man, 28-3.
I can't, AG. Personally, I can't.
28-3.
I hear what you're saying, but a lot of people just can't help themselves.
Yeah, ask Atlanta Falcons. They know. Hey man, you up 28-3 talking that shit. Hey, we're gonna throw the ball. What is wrong with you? That's why that dude will never win a championship. I don't care who's on his team. He's never gonna win a championship because he does dumb shit like, we know you're going to San Francisco. You're the offensive coordinator of the Falcons. You're beating the Patriots 28-3, and it's like the 40-yard line. Hey man, let's just go ahead and get this fucking field goal and like close this shit. No, we're gonna throw the ball 3 times. And the third time it got picked off. Hey, let's give Tom Brady some life. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, asshole? So, and that's not even the first time he's done that. And I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not trying to say his name, and all it's gonna do is get me pissed off. And what's on your mind, AG? You don't understand the hatred I have for this man. I hope he never wins shit. Like, I don't want him to ever win the Super Bowl. And I feel bad because I like some of the players on that damn team. I hope he never wins a Super Bowl. The fact, like, I want Aaron Donald to come out of retirement just to make sure that motherfucker doesn't get there.
What? Oh man.
I hate the Cowboys. I hate that motherfucker more.
That's saying a lot for you, sir.
It is well documented.
Is that a name that cannot be spoken?
Fuck Shanahan.
Fuck
the whole family.
Shanahan more than the Cowboys,
bro.
Man.
Yo, man. We're playing Denver. Denver's undefeated. We're up 21-3. It's the third quarter. Why is RG3 throwing the ball 3 times in a row? Your running back has over 100.
You still mad at him about RG3 shit?
Bro,
hey, if that ain't bringing up old shit, bro, oh my goodness, bro. Like,
the running back has over 100 yards rushing. Run the fucking ball. Like, what are we doing?
Hey, Ruben, I don't know if you're aware of this. It's 2026, and you talking about like some 2014
I
shit.
don't give a damn. Fuck that guy. And yo, man, I hated him then. And everything after that, look, man, I don't know the dude personally. I just feel like the football gods will forever shit on him for doing dumb shit when he was a coordinator. And I'm with that. So, and my uncle's a San Francisco fan. I feel bad for him because as long as he's your coach, y'all ain't never winning shit. Y'all gonna get there and you're never gonna win it. It's just what it is. I'm sorry, AG. What's on your mind, sir?
Actually, I forgot. I wasn't so into your anchor.
I was good all show too.
You really were. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was just going to say, I already mentioned it, but affluent Black people or Black people that are in a certain situation because of their socioeconomics and they're different. And you had kids. We have situations that have happened that let you know it's still real. There is no real progress. The only progress is policy, and they're taking that away. Just be aware, take care of your kids because they're hunting. And all the laws that gave them leash are going away. So take care of your kids. That's what's on my mind.
That might have been the weirdest shit ever. Sorry about that. Some weird shit just happened in my house.
Uh-oh.
The Bluetooth speaker just was like Bluetooth mode. The fuck?
I didn't know what was going on because you started whispering like something, like you were scared for a second. You were like, that's some weird shit. I didn't know what was going on. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
Now, I think what happened is somebody's trying to hook onto somebody's Bluetooth, and my Bluetooth speaker was on. And it was like Bluetooth mode. Like, first of all, I know the motherfucker was on. That's some weird shit, but sorry about that. Yeah, so quit Brett. My claim is making all district D tackle and offensive guard on a 0-10 team. Oh shit.
hey, that's impressive. That's,
You made all district in 2 positions and your team
usually
didn't
when
win
your team
shit.
sucks, you don't usually make all anything, do you?
Like third team. That's because somebody feel bad for your ass. Am I wrong, Moby?
I mean, yeah.
The next year, the new guy wore my number and he got beat down. I knew because his girlfriend saw me. I don't. Terry Kirby, NFL great, played against us. They won 56-0. He had 4 yards rushes to my side. Okay, that's dope. Terry Kirby was a damn beast. I was known for tackling. What?
How about to say, I remember them games where teams would just decide to go the other way. So frustrating.
I was known for tackling running backs with linemen, just throwing 250-pound guy like toys. Yo, Brent did that shit in high school football, man. I ain't mad at him. That Terry Kirby thing. Not many people can say that because that dude ran over damn near everybody in high school. All right, Moby. What's on your mind, sir?
All right, man. So my wife got me today, man. And I'm not man, I'm not mad at her. She didn't do anything wrong, but she got me, man. So I'm stuck sitting down because I'm in a position where I gotta be stuck there for like 3-4 hours. There's nowhere I can go, nothing I can do. So she takes the opportunity to start watching a show on Netflix that she knows in her soul, she knows in her heart that I don't want anything to do with this show.
Not the
But she's like, hey, you gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. What's up? So she starts watching the show on Netflix. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called The Polygamist. I guess it's some African, some other country show because it's like
probably a BBC show. BBC.
It's dubbed, but it's on Netflix. And as I'm watching it, I'm just going, Tyler Perry has sabotaged Black film. Because I know Tyler Perry has nothing to do with this, but I feel like he has everything to do with this. Because Tyler Perry might have had nothing to do with the show, the plot, the story, nothing. But I know damn well he had character development because these are Tyler Perry characters. Like, every woman is a full-fledged, nuanced human character, and every man is just an extreme. He's either the worst piece of shit ever walking the planet, or they're saying there is no nuance for a Tyler Perry male character. You are either great, exceedingly great, or you are literally one step above the devil. That's it. Like you are one step above the devil. And even sometimes he side eyes you. Like that's
I'm sorry.
But I'm
sorry,
just
man.
watching the show and I'm just like, man. And this is not a shot, but it kind of is.
I was gonna say it's a shot.
Women are so easy to entertain. All you gotta do is give them a story that has some male figure, some black male figure that's just an awful person. And it's just like, hey, this show is awesome. Because I'm just like, this show literally does not make logical sense.
It's like
And then
Beyond the Gates.
and then there's some editorial things that just keep happening in the scenes that
Did you see the microphone?
Maybe it's just me nitpicking. No,
Did you see the boom mic?
no.
Oh,
See,
okay.
it's not that. It's not that. It might be just me nitpicking, but these people don't close doors. So every scene that happens near the front door of the house, like somebody will walk in the house, they'll start talking, they'll have a full-fledged conversation. Everybody
And the
leaves the
door's
room,
wide
and the
open?
door's still open.
So all the flies and shit can get in. Like,
And I'm just like, yo, so we just ain't got it in the budget to close the door, like. And the dude who has like all these different women, or you're kind of learning about the multiple women coming up as it's like this dude has an infinite supply of flowers because every time he comes in a scene with one of the women, some woman, he's got another thing of flowers for him. So I'm just like, yo, this, and they kind of tell you what this guy does for a living, but you don't really know what this guy does for a living. But the one thing that they have established that he's got to be rich because there's no way this dude could make all the moves he's making without being filthy rich because like he out here balling out of control all over the place, man. And it's just a wild story, man. And I gotta say, I'm in it now. Like I'm fully in it. I'm in it now because I'm just like, yo, there's only so many places this story can go, and I know it's got to go. He's either got to Tyler Perry this thing all together, where he's got to completely reward some women for terrible behavior, or he has got to make all these women unify together and destroy this guy. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to figure out how it's 12 more episodes. It's like 22 episodes. I'm
You
already
said you
like
were
10
playing a
episodes. I'm like 10 episodes in.
she said she didn't ask or force you to watch.
Once again, I never say she did. I was very, very careful about how I worded. I said I was in a position where I couldn't go nowhere for 3 or 4 hours, and she took the opportunity to say that she was going to watch the show. AG, is that not how I put it?
That's
I did not say I was forced.
That's exactly what you said. But you also said she ain't do nothing wrong. I beg to differ, sir.
She set your ass up.
No, but here's the thing. Just as she stated, I was watching a whole nother screen, doing something else. However, she was in the room with me with a bigger screen, watching a show.
With a bigger screen.
I think that's interpretation of the law, sir. But okay.
It is. And look, man, I didn't say she did anything wrong. I'm simply going to say it was well played.
Exactly.
Well played.
Thank you for saying that.
Well played.
So you're saying this dude was a black Victor Newman?
You know, I don't even know how to describe this dude because like it starts off like I will say the order in which they're telling the story, I give it to them. The order of the story is good because they keep giving you bits and pieces, and then they'll go back in time to give you a little bit more context, bits and pieces. I'm just like, hey, very, very good storytelling.
Well, that's
It's
how
a
you know
stupid
it's not
story.
Tyler.
It's a stupid story.
That's how you know it's not Tyler
It's a
Perry.
completely unbelievable story, except for the fact that it's probably very believable because I already said this dude got to be filthy rich because I mean we can establish it and we can feel confident in saying if you are a very rich guy, you can get away with a lot of stupid shit. It's just kind of what it is now. Like sure, a whole bunch of women can hit me with the whole I've got morals and I've got respect for myself and I've got values. But everything about social media and the way y'all broadcast yourselves also says you have a price tag. So you might have all of those things, but for the right price, you'll give a nigga a discount.
I mean, they also got a soft card price tag.
I'll give you like 40% off on this respect if you paid enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow, that's hilarious.
Look, man, she got me. So what's on my mind is the fact that I still got like 12 more episodes of a show that I had no desire to get in, and now I'm just like, now I just gotta see where this foolishness goes. Like that's where I'm at now. I am officially like, I gotta see where this foolishness goes now.
You're
And
literally looking at the train track now.
Because now I gotta figure out. Like I got so many questions about this guy character that I know they're not gonna answer. Like one. How can we never see this dude doing Viagra or some type of ED pill? Because this dude is just out here slinging and banging at an unbelievable clip to be 45 years old. He just had his 45th birthday. And look, man, I'm in my mid-40s and I'm just like, look, at my best, I couldn't be slinging it like this brother is doing. Like he is all over the place with it. Like I'm just
All
like,
different
man,
types of women.
I mean, not all different types. I mean, it was like it seemed like it was one type, and then we found out about his. I guess I can call her a day one. You just found out that there was a day one who does not fit the physical description of the other women. So it's just like now I don't know what it is. I think if you feed this dude literally and ego wise, like I mean, he'll drop you off some penis. You know what I'm saying? Like he is all about sliding in, man. Like yo. The level of like boldness that they've given this guy, like that's what I keep telling my wife. I'm just like, yo, it's not even the fact that the story is wild. It's just the fact that like no nigga could operate like this. Like he just the way he's going about. I'm like, look, the most assholish of assholes can't operate like he operates.
Well, he does.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, yo. And as a guy who knows other guys, who's been around a lot other guys, I'm simply going, that nigga don't exist. So why are these women like, oh man, he's such a bad, this character, because that's how guys be like, no, ma'am, no nigga is like that. I promise you. No nigga can even dream of being like that. Like even the dude that wants to be true game assholish. Like even that dude who's like, man, I want to dedicate my life to being the biggest piece of male garbage ever. Can only dream of being this guy. Only dream of it. And even then in his head, he'd be like, but that's just unrealistic, sir. That dream is too big. That dream is too big.
Wow! Shout out to that guy.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna give you a breakdown of one scene, just one little scene. So his side chick, who
Which one
is the guy, the main character's side chick, who ends up being his second wife, but realistically, you find out it's his third wife. But another part of the story. But his second wife had just had twins that his first wife had just found out about, and the way she found out about it was she caught him in the hospital when the babies were delivered because they were just happened to be in the hospital at the same time. But that's not even part of my story. So he goes to the side chick's house, who she has just had twins, and he comes over there because his main chick kind of pushed him away a little bit. So he's like, hey man, this dick hard, gotta do something with it. So he goes to the second chick's house. And he's like, hey, what's up, baby? I can't wait. Literally, that's what he says. You know, I can't wait. And she's like, but I can't do anything for 6 weeks because I had to have a C-section. You're not going to rip these stitches. And my mother's literally in the other room. You could see her mother in the picture in the other room. And he's like, my mother's right here asleep. And he was like, but you've got other ways you can do it. And he like just kind of pushes her head down. And I'm just like, first of all,
Wow.
no nigga can be that bold. I can't believe it. I can't. AG, can you believe that? Like, could you believe that's a real person that could do that?
No, I can't.
I don't think Diddy can do that.
She stitched up from a C-section. It's like, this is what we're doing? Okay.
I mean, I thought he was talking about the other way, but damn, putting the head down.
Honestly, based on what Mo was saying, I'm surprised he didn't look at her and say, well, I know what a C-section is. The coochie is okay. So what are we waiting for?
Hey, look, man. I'm just saying. That's all.
I'm just saying too. I'm surprised he didn't just try to hit it because the C-section has nothing to do with vagina. None.
Yes, when it said, that's exactly what he said. Does it your mouth work? That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yes.
Wow. You know how insanely ballsy you got to be.
No, but I don't because I don't believe it could actually happen. in that context, I don't believe it because first of all, he wasn't just coming over there and like, all right, we cool. She was mad at him already for being with the main chick anyway. So she was mad at him. He's like, I can't wait 6 weeks. Does it your mouth work? And she was like, don't you wait the kids? And you can see the mom. He's like literally looking at the mom. That like, come on, man. I'm just like, yo, man, this ain't no real nigga, man. Like, don't.
Y'all
need to have somebody
on the show.
Yeah, y'all need to have somebody in the room with y'all when y'all doing this character development. When y'all dropping these scenes, there should be one dude be like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna let you know. I don't care how bold my man is. He ain't gonna do it like that. He might try to persuade her somehow. He might do to put the tip in the game. Like, look, can we dumb this down just a little bit? Like, we can't make him go 100% dick all the time. Like,
I mean, look, man.
I thought on Guardian Galaxy, like, I don't think anybody's 100% dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think like they've managed to make this dude 100%, man. Like, I'm just like,
they just said hold our beer, man.
And there was one part when it was like, I guess it looked like the main chick was about to like kill him, and I'm just like, and this is exactly what I told Winter. So this is before some of this other stuff. I'm like, this is so anticlimactic, and she was like, why? And I said, because they haven't made him look bad enough yet. And she was like, what? I'm like, trust me. They've got to vilify him even more because that's what y'all want to see. And then, like, the next 2 episodes, he got even worse. And she just kept looking at me. She was like, you right. They just keep making it worse. I'm like, yo, they not done vilifying him yet. Like, we got 12 episodes left. We got 12 episodes left.
You got to give us an update on that next week. I'm kind of curious now, but you know what? I'm not going to sit there and watch 22 episodes to find out. I'll probably watch the last one.
I didn't want to watch these episodes either, man. But now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here now.
That sounds like some Beauty in Black. That's another show on Netflix. I think Tyler Perry does have something to do with it.
Once again, that's why I said, man, Tyler Perry had nothing to do with this show. But Tyler Perry got everything to do with this show, man.
I mean, yeah. Awesome. New things to watch. So, all right. Was that all, movie?
Yeah, man. Look, man, don't fall into the polygamous trap. Just don't do it. No, but there's one thing about the show. Last thing. One thing about the show that I did tell my wife that I do think they've captured well. I was like, this is actually exactly how I picture polygamy. Like when I was at the bar one time and that girl asked me what I thought about polygamy, which I had never thought about it before. But when I picture it, what this dude is dealing with is exactly what I picture polygamy actually being. It's not as glamorous as guys think because it's just like, oh, I got multiple women. This nigga's life looks stressful as fuck. I want no parts of it. Like, I'm just like, this nigga look like he's stressed. Like, this is crazy.
That's why he's got to have a lot of sex, bro.
You know what? That is very good. Man, you are an astute observer of a human condition, Ruben. You're right. This dude is de-stressing himself all the time, man. Like, this is a stressful existence he's got, man.
Who knows what he does, like, to make money? Jesus.
Bro, and it's like every episode they just keep making this dude worse, and it's like they're making him be turned on by even worse things. Like he was turned on by watching one of his chicks take a piss outside.
Wow, that's pretty depraved. Okay.
That's not cute.
I got nothing, man. I'm just like, yo, this ain't a real person, man. Like this ain't a real person.
You know, but what I think that they took pieces of the worst men ever and put it all.
And put them all in one person.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like, yo, no one person is all of this.
Yeah.
God, man, doesn't your mouth work? That's the line of the year right there, buddy. For real. Hey, AG.
Yeah.
Earlier before he said that, he had some line about penis. You need to look at that for the intro. It was actually pretty funny.
What did he say?
He said something about penis, but it was funny.
Okay,
I feel like you need to be very specific when you say he said something about penis.
I was gonna leave that part alone.
Well, I meant to say something earlier, but man, you know, yeah, you kept talking, and I was like, damn, he ain't convinced me to watch this shit, but I really want to know the end of it. So go ahead and watch those 12 episodes, man.
That's where I'm at, man. I don't even want to really watch it hardcore. Like if she watches it, I'm just gonna pop in like every 20, 30 minutes. Hey, give me a quick update. Cool. So which one is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this number 6? It's number 6, right?
It's Garden Tool number 12.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Moby. I mean, yeah. Whatever the name. What's the name of it again?
The Polygamist.
The Polygamist. Hey, that's been watching for some of y'all out there. The Polygamist. Netflix. Help them out with some ratings. Maybe they'll do a season 2.
Oh, they got plenty of ratings, sir.
They got something. All right.
Oh yeah, apparently everybody was talking about this show. That's probably why my wife started watching it, because your boy didn't hear nothing about it, and I wasn't interested in watching it. But I'm here now. Thanks, babe.
That's funny.
There are times where I don't have that problem, and I'm happy about it. But it's what it is. All right, so yeah, I mean the last thing I guess I want to talk about, what's on my mind. I want to finish off this with a positive note. You know, once again, we talk about doing things that learning how to do something on a Sunday, for a week, whatever. Well, it has finally been created, and I'm going to put it here for everybody. I have finally finished my paver deck. Now, here's the fun part about it. It's not completely leveled. It's good though, because it was on a slant. But yeah, that's 82 pavers. Yeah, 82 pavers right there.
Very nice. You gonna put a fire pit in there?
So what this is, I wanted to put a thing over top of it, so I can, just if I want to cook out there and it rains, I'm covered and stuff like that. I think what has happened now is if you have, I know it's on DirecTV. I don't know if it's anywhere else. It's a TV show called Tastemate at number 235. And they got different stuff up there. So like one of the things they have up there is one of the chefs like cooking on a grill. Like you can cook anything on your grill. So it's all up in my grill. It's a good show. Literally he cooks everything on his grill. He kind of shows you how to do it. But now they got this new show out. It's about these two fat white dudes in Texas. They're chefs, but they cook after dark. I do not know the name of it, or I don't remember it. Bro, it'd be like 2:00 in the morning there, and they're cooking like everything. Anything, fast food, all that. They cook it with a style. But they have a nice little undercover joint. They got like 3 or 4 grills. And I've always thought to myself, if I ever got to the point in my life where I really actually want to be outside and I want to, because I kind of want a smoker, but I live by myself, so having stuff like that is cool, but the problem is that I'm cooking for myself. So unless I have a group of people over, I'm not really gonna like cook a whole bunch of food. But with that being said, I think this is just the beginning. I think I want to stretch out a little bit further out to the right of it. And I think I want to just do that's a 12 by 12. I think I want to do some sort of 24 by 24 enclosure. It's not going to be this year though. And I will probably get somebody to do the rest of it because that's cool and all and all that. But I mean, yeah, if I'm going to do something more than this, I got to pay somebody to do that shit. I learned a lot about me in doing this. I'm not horrible at it, but I'm not great at it. So like, I don't hate it. Once again, you could tell there are a couple of dips in there to be expected. First time I've ever really built anything in the backyard. Also is no dig. So, because I know digging would take fucking forever. So that ain't happening. But it's nice. It's good for what it is, right? But back to, let me close that. But yeah. So I finished it a couple weeks ago. I just really haven't had a chance to show anybody, But yeah, all I'm saying is like we talk about, try something different, try something new. You learn what you're good at. You learn what you're not good at. I learned that I'm about halfway on building shit, which tells me that I shouldn't be building anything because, when it's all said and done, it's all about financial. The cool thing about that is if I don't want it anymore, I can just pull it all up. Did I waste some time and money? Well, yeah, I did. But it's still mine to do with. Regardless, it's mine. And you're right, AG. I could always build something else that's nicer, but put a little, like a pit or something there. But you know what? I'm not really about all that. So that would be something for friends because I don't like being outside like that. Not just to sit around a fire and shoot shit. I ain't about that life. I have done it. When if I go to a friend's house in the middle of nowhere, that's different. But yeah, if I'm doing it at my house, hell no, I'll be going inside at nighttime. I ain't got time for that. But all I'm saying is, once again, that's just a continuation of learning how to do shit yourself. I went on Gemini, and literally Gemini taught me how to build it. When I needed numbers, Gemini told me I needed 82 pavers. I tried the math. Apparently my math don't math anymore. So I need to learn the way they do it now. So I said, F that. Gemini taught me. Gemini told me. I was like, how many I need for this? 12 by 12. You need 82 pavers. Thank you. Because doing the math just won't math at that point in time. So, yeah, accomplishments. Everybody should have some. And even as small as your accomplishment is, it's yours. So take that, make sure it's positive, and all that beautiful stuff. First thing I'd like to do, shout out JTD Creations. They now have a website, www.jtdcreationsllc.com. And I just found out that in a couple weeks, for all you great fans out there who want our swag, as it were, it'll be there. So in a couple weeks, we'll let you know when it's up and running. So if you want a shirt or a sweatshirt or whatever, they got you. That'll be kind of dope to see our logo on shirts and somebody's actually trying to buy it. So, but with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on this brand new episode of 5 Minute Warning. Of course, as you know, we do this every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we get off when we feel like it. Once again, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody about us. Not just somebody. Tell everybody about us. Thank you, AG. Thank you, Moby. Thank you to all who are listening to us live. Thank you to those who will be listening to us on the podcast. If you miss an episode, 5 Minute Warning, FIVE, minutewarning.com, where you can get all of your current episodes or wherever you get your podcast. We there. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, a whole bunch of other smaller places. iHeartRadio, Audible. We're there. So you can listen to us at home. You can listen to us in the shower. You listen to us on the car when you're driving to work. Hey, wherever you listen to us, we thank you for doing that. Once again, JTD Creations, LLC.com. Go check them out. You need shirts. You need hats. They got you. And as always, we will be with you next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, as always, peace, love. Nope, that's the wrong thing. What is going on? Stuff. Yeah, we out of here. So we'll see you next week. Deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.